Now you can definitely. There we go. There we go. Now you can hear me. Yeah, Christopher tricked me yesterday, and now I don't know if you're tricking me again. But no, I was actually muted. So apologies. Welcome to the Mass Effect multiplayer live stream. And we are still playing on Origin here. I've seen people in the chat already been saying that it's forcing you to move over to EA. So right, okay, yeah, it looked like it was me off there for a second, but no, we're all good. We're all good. Right, I'm going to invite some friends, see if that works. If this is your first time here, we make Mass Effect videos, make Mass Effect multiplayer, which you're watching now, and we even do multiplayer. No, we even do Mass Effect chat streams as well, which we did last night. If you didn't see that, go check it out because it was really fun. And yeah, I quite enjoyed that live stream that we did. So I'm going to jump into the Discord. Say hello to the guys there. Hello, can you hear me? Excellent. Right, who's playing? Okay. Well, you can see that a couple are in there already. So excellent. Just yeah, jump in and then we'll mix it up on the next one. Okay. Thank you, Manning. I've not checked. Oh, okay. 1 second, guys. 1 second. Nobody can hear you. Everything's broken. Everything's broken. Why you can't? You should be able to hear me. Oh, desktop. Wait. I don't know why all my settings have decided to mess up. There we go. Right, now you should be able to hear everybody. There we go. Sound like to all the viewers I was having a conversation with myself, which wouldn't be the first time. Yeah. think I need to be a quarrying engineer. Quarrying. Oh no, Vulture Sentinel. Need to work on a Vulture Sentinel. Is that the one that's got? No, it hasn't. I need submission net and yeah, the Vulture is what I need to do. It doesn't have Cryoblast and submission net. What I need to work. Then I get my tech Cryoblast. Do Cryoblast first. Oh, isn't that the snap freeze that she's got? Cryoblast. Who's got Cryoblast? Still not. Now they should hear you. My audio settings have do that. My computer's so old, Hollywood guy. If I rebooted everything, we'd be here for another hour. I don't know. It's like all my settings have completely messed up. I try not to think of stuff like that. Do you guys hear everyone else now? You guys need to be talking, by the way, because they're not going to hear you if you're not. Only hear me. Don't know what's going on. Ah, okay. Webcam. Headphones. Wrong bloody headphones. Why?
Tim's so old, he's doing
There we go. That's better.
He's doing a black and white silent movie stream.
Ow, yay!
Oh, yeah, it's working now.
Ah, right, okay.
Okay,
yeah,
so I can hear you
for some
on
reason,
YouTube, but I still can't hear the game.
this mic is saying that it should have headphones as well. So I don't quite know how that works.
Oh, I was kind of looking forward to translating for the chat. Just sort of transcribe everything being said.
Right, okay.
Just
The
turn on
chat's
closed
saying hello, by
captions.
the way. Right. We need to get playing because it's now like 9:20, and I can't find snap freeze. Who has snap freeze?
The ED person does, and the Paladin Sentinel
No, I don't
do.
mean snap freeze. I mean the other one,
Cryoblast.
cryoblast.
Both human engineers and the girl Quarian engineer do.
Yeah,
And I'm sure others do as well, but those are the three I 100% know do have it.
Overload, incinerate. Cryoblast, the Quarian engineer. He has it.
That's literally what I just said.
yeah, that's what I'm using, Tim. Yeah, that's yeah.
Right, okay. I don't care.
So me and Tim's will be Aquarians in the game. We're gonna be
Oh,
sisters.
Christopher's right. The Turian Havoc Soldier has it too.
I don't know if it's the same in the US and Canada, Manning, but I was shocked by how cheap it is to get D&D dice.
Oh, I know. It's, I go. There's a yeah, I can't even talk. There's a specialty, like tabletop quote unquote store. It's a bit of a ways, but it's not too far that I go to, and yeah, they sell all kinds of bright, colorful like dice. They have dice that are literally made of bones. There's metal dice. They have like it's just the amount of dice they have is just ludicrous.
Yeah, but those are usually the ones that are expensive, aren't they? Like the fancy looking ones.
Yeah, but even the fancy looking. Well, I mean, I guess it depends what you think is expensive. Like mine, I got a matching set that they're all the same, like kind of semi-transparent shade of fluorescent blue and sparkly, and I think they were like $2.50 or $3 a die. So I mean, like I ended up spending like maybe $30, 35, for like a whole bunch.
Well, I basically spent £10 on like 5 sets.
Oh, that's pretty cheap, yeah.
They weren't like skull kind of fancy looking, but they're colourful, you know. So there's that.
Let me know in the chat if the game sounds too quiet as well, because the alt seems to be not working.
Did you have like, I don't know if a plan is the right word, but was there a reason you got the dice you did? Because like I got mine all like that weird shade of like frost blue because the character I was playing at the time was an ice mage.
I actually didn't think of it that way, but I don't know. I think that would be a cool idea. I mean, I do have red dye as well in the set, so I guess if I was sort of doing something demonic, like using one of my what am I talking about? What class am I? Warlock.
You're a warlock. You have invocations, not spells.
Okay, right. So if I was doing an invocation, it would be as a demon. So I think I would use the red die for that. Or if I was just slashing someone with a dagger, I'd use
I mean that makes sense. And I made sure I got some dice of different colors too, in case I ever needed to roll for different things at the same time. I could just be like, okay, the green die is for this, and then the pink die is for that, and then the blue die is for whatever, that kind of thing.
I must admit, I do like the way that this cryo, not cryoblast, is it cryoblast?
Are you using cryo ammo?
I don't know. Use. Thank you.
There you go. You're welcome.
Let's be honest, Tim's just playing as the girl Quarian because he wanted to look at a butt and some thighs, but didn't want to be obvious about it by picking them. Sorry.
You can't see it. The camera's too far up.
can look down, and then the camera pans up, and you can see.
Oh yeah.
Or you can
Look, yeah, it's cryoblast, isn't it? I do like the way that you manage to hit this cryoblast. It turns them to like ice instantly, and then they just kind of fall over. Like that. You can shoot them in the ass. Brilliant.
Yeah, snap freeze and cryo ammo does that too. Anything with an ice effect will freeze them. As long as they're unarmored or don't have shields or barriers up, it'll freeze them and they'll tip over.
And we do seem to have a little bit of a problem.
It's not another technical difficulty, is it?
No. Well, kind of, I suppose. There's 11
Curtis
people
being
in
dead.
the chat, and yet we've only got 3 likes.
Oh no. Guys, what are you doing? Tim's putting a lot of effort in here. He fixed the audio problem.
See, what you need to do, Tim, is you need to do like other streamers and like settle like skull, and then if you hit it, do like a reward, like blow some bubbles
Oh, some
eat-
bubbles.
or like eat a hot pepper or something. If we get 25 likes or something, then there's incentive for people to like it.
1 million likes and Tim gets a tattoo.
I'll get a wind tattoo.
Or you could get a tattoo of an Asari butt on your butt.
Well, you can always get a sip of beer or something, Tim, too. Could be a drunken stream.
There we go. Got me cryoblast.
Actually, that's a good idea. How about, yeah, every time Tim gets a super chat, he does a shot of room temperature gin.
Well, I wouldn't. Matea's not turned up yet, is she? So. Matching Kai Lang tattoo.
Thank you.
No, we've got a couple more. Look, we're up to 6. That's good.
We on silver?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you dead?
No.
Yeah, that like total's skyrocketing. I think people want to see you blow bubbles, Tim.
Oh.
No, I don't have any bubble. Why would I want to blow bubbles? I don't understand. Why is that?
Buddy,
It's
Do
a
people
reward.
actually? Do they do that?
I know one streamer who I don't want to say his name because he's terrible.
His
But
name.
but he does.
It's not even a
have
girl
100
thing. It's
likes.
I know that sounds like that's probably sexist. I apologise.
No, it's a guy, and he does it on 100 likes. But I'm not going to say his name because he's terrible, and no one should know who he is.
Question is though, does he blow any bubbles?
oh, hello.
More often than not.
Clearly
Although
working
it's
for
kind of
him,
sad
isn't
because the
it?
streams normally get like 300-400 people. You can barely get 100 likes most days.
There is one streamer I've heard of that basically gives bath water to people who like give her enough money, basically like sort of a Patreon reward. She sends
That's
bath water to people.
disgusting.
Yeah, it's Belle Delphine. And there was a meme going around. People were on Twitter kind of trending that her bathwater gave them pink eye.
That is absolutely disgusting.
There was also another female streamer named Amaranth who sold jars of her farts.
1,000 likes and Tim will send you bath water.
Does Tim take baths though? Because he seems more like a shower person to me.
No wonder YouTube's in trouble.
Sitting around in my own muck kind of doesn't really appeal to me. I am the shower person.
See, I like to take showers because I like to pee.
That's Right, and back onto the chat on Mass Effect. Or it gets completely derailed.
Watch out on Mass Effect.
Do you sing in the shower, Tim?
Oh, if I freeze them and then make them go like super hot, does that count as one of those?
Keyboard almost flew off my table.
I know,
It does, doesn't it?
I know you can't freeze them.
So you're right.
I know you can't freeze a fruit. I tried that.
No, if I freeze them and then
I tried to freeze a fruit. You can't do it.
See what happened, Tim? You spoke Matea's name and then she showed up.
ugh,
So, Tim's gonna sing in the
What you got?
shower, right?
no, if I freeze somebody and then set them on fire, does that count as one of the biotic blast things?
It's a tech burst, but it's not.
Yeah.
That's not biotic.
Tech explosion. Do you have tech explosions?
I think they're called tech bursts, but yeah, that's the same thing. But neither of those are biotic powers. Those are tech powers.
All right, okay.
Yeah, Tim.
Oh, hello.
Cryo explosion.
What's your favorite song to sing in the shower, Tim? Being British, I assume it's the Benny Hill theme.
Yeah. Oh,
Something I actually wondered, and I probably should know this, but has the national anthem changed since the Queen died?
not yet. Not that I know of, anyway.
Does that happen at coronation or something?
Probably.
I don't want to sound like an idiot, but is the national anthem just God Save the Queen, or is there a separate song?
There's a whole song. It's not just that. I don't know the song. Literally, I just know the God Save the Queen part. Honestly, if I watched more football, then I'd probably know. Well, to be perfectly honest, I'm not convinced that those footballers are actually singing it. I think they're just moving their mouths to make it look like they are.
Although, to be fair, I mean, on the standard Division 1 club, how many of the players are actually... I know there's a rule that a certain number of them have to be English, but I'm betting at least quite a few of them are foreign.
I don't think they sing the anthem during Premier League games. It's like the international ones when England are playing.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I'd like to think that the players would know their own national anthem.
Mateus is not playing the drinking game tonight. Is that because your head was like proper mashed on Sunday last week? We were just saying that we needed some incentives, some likes incentives, and then we could get drunk on the stream.
Yeah, Matei, if we hit 100 likes, Tim's gonna start selling his bathwater.
I really am not.
Tim, you can say that after you get the like.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah.
That's free money though. That's like just that's an extra revenue stream you have to do no work for. Well, unless you count having a bath as work.
Oh, okay. Well, no worries. Thank you for coming anyway. I appreciate it, Mateo.
excited when I see Tim singing in the shower. So.
So have you guys been playing anything this week?
I guess you guys heard the latest news on I've been playing Batman Arkham Knights still.
What were you going to say there about the news, Curtis?
Talk about leaving it on a cliffhanger.
Well, I'm hearing they're under a lawsuit again, YouTube and Google.
Oh no, I've not heard that one.
Yep. Oh no. No.
I've just been playing more Hogwarts Legacy. I'm up to like 60 hours now. It's amazing. Do you know that game is so popular on Twitch that it actually beat out the just chatting category? Like, that's insane.
I mean, I saw somebody set up like a website that you could see which streamer was playing it or something. They were trying to.
Yeah. It's one of those cases, though. I think it's one of those cases where any publicity is good publicity. Like, because everyone's talking about it, it's getting everyone talking about it, and everyone's heard about it, and therefore it's actually helping sales.
Yeah, and that website got shut down pretty quickly because people were using it to dox streamers.
Crazy, isn't it? People can't just enjoy a video
I just
game
can't
for
imagine,
being.
like, that controversy is so stupid. Like, it literally blows my mind. But then again, it's 2023 and everything is stupid.
So what was the question? What have you guys been playing this week?
Yeah. What have you been playing, Tim?
I've been playing Terminator Resistance, and it's quite good fun, I must admit. I've done the DLC where you play as the Terminator, and you go in and have to wipe out the LA division.
Can you guys still hear me? I think my audio cut out for a few seconds.
Yeah,
Yeah, we can hear you. I'm very close to, I think, 100%ing Cyberpunk.
Centing it, blimey.
Yeah, I've done all of the NCPD stuff. I've done almost all of the side missions. I think the only things I don't think I'll do is buy all of the cars, because I don't think it's even possible.
Yeah, I kind of got bored with it. I lost what I was supposed to be doing. I had no idea where I was supposed to be going or what I was supposed to be doing. And it didn't help that.
Yeah, honestly.
As I say, it didn't help that I got stuck on one of those Dalaman missions. Ages. I'm gonna find one of the cars that... Find those taxi cars that have gone rogue.
Was that because of a bug? Because I didn't struggle with that one.
I don't know. Probably just because I started it when under-leveled or something. I don't know, but it was the one where the car drives underneath a bridge. Kind of drives, stops and into an ambush.
Oh, and you basically couldn't get past the ambush, but
Yeah.
then
There was just too many of them shooting at me. Took me absolutely ages. I had to cheese it in the end.
I think that's one of those ones where like maybe wait until you're a high level for.
Yeah. Yeah, and the going down, there's like a little alleyway that you could get down that they didn't follow you down, and then just pop out and kill one of them, two of them, and then get them to come down there one at a time and then pop them off that way. It took absolutely ages.
I remember that being a bit of a challenge.
Oh,
But honestly, yeah, when they do the next Cyberpunk game, they need to actually make a useful journal, because that journal is useless. It should actually describe the quest or mission that you're on.
So, but I'll pick it up again at some point.
I don't think it's amazing, but I do think that there are parts of the lore and, you know, little, like any RPG, you know, there are bits that you pick up on quests and things that are interesting, and, you know, it's kind of like Skyrim where the extra stuff is more interesting.
Did you find? I forget if it was supposed to be an Easter egg or if it was the main part of the game, but did you find that goofy gun that when you get it you have to pick? It's a pistol, and when you get it you have to pick if you want it to be like a stun
Shooting the
gun
crotch
or like
of the head.
a kill gun, and then after a certain amount of time it flips permanently.
I don't think I picked up that one. I did pick up one where I could choose it to either shoot people in the crotch or in the head.
I don't know about that gun, but there is a pistol where when you get it, you have to set it to either knock people out or kill them, and then after a certain amount of time or a certain amount of how many times you fire it, it flips to the other option permanently. So like if you want it to be a gun to kill people with, you have to set it to like the pacifist setting first and then wait for it to flip, or vice versa. I can never remember what it's called. I should play that again too, though.
It took me so long to get to where I am, I don't think it will be for a while before I play again.
Oh,
How did you feel about Night City just as like an environment to like walk around and explore?
It is a really cool environment, but I am kind of on the fence about like. I think one of the criticisms was that you couldn't explore or go in enough buildings, and I do kind of subscribe to that, and I think they could have done a bit more to make other, you know, bars or things explorable, or to actually go in them. It's a really cool environment though.
Well, I mean, to be fair, that's like the same thing like how I felt with Dragon Age 2. Like, I kept waiting to be able to leave Kirkwall, and you never can, but I mean, that game's still amazing.
Yeah. And I do think the environment is great. I do really like the setting and everything.
aim at the feet. I keep meaning to,
Look, like-
Christopher, to be fair. One of those where I don't think we realised each other was taking missile shots.
But like you say though, Craig, I agree with you 100% about like your Skyrim comment about how just the little side stuff is oftentimes more exciting than the main game. It's like not to kick a dead horse, but like I think my current playthrough, I'm like level 36 and I haven't even talked to the Greybeards yet. There's just so much stuff to do.
I don't remember what the main story is about, to be honest.
I think my biggest problem with the main story is I feel there's too many dragons. Like the first time when you get to Whiterun and you have to do that big epic fight with the dragon, it's like this cool cinematic set piece. But then after like the 50th dragon you've killed, when they just start randomly showing up, it just gets proper annoying.
Yeah, I do think something should have been done about making them rarer.
And then the end boss fight with Alduin was almost kind of a letdown, because by the time you get to him, you've killed like 400 dragons, and he's just a slightly stronger dragon. So what should be this epic encounter just feels kind of like I've already done this a million times. Like I don't care.
Well, that's a good start, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cold.
At least I didn't die at the LZ. Well, I guess I could step out, let Manning in. You want to come in, Manning?
Thank you, Curtis.
Yeah, sure. Or whatever.
Yeah,
I can watch
let me-
another one too.
Yeah, let me step out of here. You can come on in. Diana's going to drop out. Stay in there, Diana.
I'm also happy to drop out whenever, really.
But is
I've already...
unknown? Is your handle unknown?
I think he's still having trouble with his game. He
is
said
he?
something about being prompted to buy a pass or something.
Oh, okay.
Do you have all the multiplayer DLC installed, Unknown? Because that can be an issue.
I was chatting with him this morning. I think he said that he had them. Oh yeah, you could try just inviting him and see what happens. Or try inviting him, because I've got him added actually. And see what happens. Just for this one game, Tim, do you mind if we change it to collectors?
Yeah.
In fact, one thing I might do is I'll change to somebody, I don't know, maybe a bit tankier, but I'm not sure. Because I want to do damage to them, but I don't want to get absolutely destroyed because they're collectors.
Didn't you play as a Krogan last time and then still die more than anyone else?
Thank you, Manning. Yes, maybe I did.
There we go. Right, I've added as a friend. We'll try and get him in for the next round.
Oh, yeah, I did try inviting him, but it didn't work.
Ah, okay. Yeah, have you got the invite, Manning?
Yeah, it's just my game's really slow.
Okay.
I don't know why.
Online pass.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll get better as they tweak it, but as of right now, EA Play does seem to be a downgrade from Origin.
Why they're changing it?
Yeah.
Right, who has this submission net? That's the next thing.
I will admit I do like the layout. I mean, it does look like they clearly just sort of ripped at the Epic Games Store and put it onto something else. But I don't know. I do kind of prefer the layout. There's a few features they need to add to make it better, but the layout's pretty cool.
Yeah, at least you can see all your games there.
Yeah, I also like the black theme. Orange and white was a bit of an odd choice. Origin. And also, Origin's not really great branding for them because you don't think EA when you think of Origin. Like, I mean, some people do, but somebody who's never heard of Origin isn't going to think, oh yeah, I'll download Origin because that's going to be where EA games are.
Yeah, I've seen EA removed all the games from all platforms. I think they did it with Microsoft too, I think. It's kind of weird, but
Hmm. Yeah.
Oh, you wanted collectors, didn't you?
Yeah, if that's alright.
Explosive rounds, then.
I'm gonna make it silver.
If you need to do submission net but want something tankier than a Vorcha, the Batarian Sentinel has it.
To be fair, we should try and do an all Vulture game at some point.
Batarian Sentinel's got the. What else they got?
The Batarian Sentinel has blade armor, shockwave, and submission net.
Oh, I need shockwave. Well, Batarian Sentinel.
And yeah, he's way tankier than a Vorcha. Do we have a topic for today?
Don't think so.
So, Tim, how do you like using StreamYards?
Yeah, it was good. Yeah, and I quite liked ScreamYard yesterday. It was good. Nice and easy.
Yeah, that's what I use when I do mine.
What do you do
You
your
can
live
have,
streams
like,
on
10
there?
You can
Curtis?
have like just my Elvis stuff, you know, mostly, and I had YouTube creators on Elvis. I had like 5 or 6 different people on there. But last time I had a full house the other night. I had like five or 6 different people on there the other night. So it's starting to grow. So
Oh, I've just done this map. Oh, not this one, because it's all
Sandstorm.
I'm thinking about
foggy.
I can hear you can play games on it too, Tim. I haven't tried it yet, but
I'll have to have a look into that.
you can have, you know, all the players on one side of the screen, yep, and try to roll the screen like you did on your podcast yesterday, kind of like that. So that your viewers could see all 4 of your players on one side of the screen playing the game.
Yeah.
I don't know about the sound quality on it, but you can try it out.
Do you think we could try using that software for future episodes as well? Just because I think it'd be quite cool if we could have a video version with the weapons.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then I'll actually, you know, get on making the video version of previous episodes without webcams, you know.
I only get
So it's all on that.
20 hours free a month. I mean,
I mean, I should be getting some
Yeah, you get.
focus.
Yeah, it's yeah, like Tim said, you get like 20 hours free a month, and if you want paid for it, it's like $20 a month. You get unlimited time.
When
You
we
have
need
your own
it,
banner and stuff.
when we need it, I should be able to chip in a bit because I'll actually start earning money. I think by the time we reach 20 hours.
I say like yesterday, that was a 2-hour jobby.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, but with how consistent we are.
well, yeah, good point.
Yeah, it's
Is
a
it
good program.
expensive
can
if you
use it
do
like,
happen to go over 20 hours a month?
I don't know. I never went over 20 hours, so I wouldn't know. They let you know how many hours you have left, you know, at the end of the day. So I just checked mine out. I have like 5 hours left on mine. So,
No, but I was just thinking because like Craig and I were going to do an Andromeda stream sometime this week.
I think this would be a recording, isn't it?
No, I just meant like if it's only like a couple bucks, I could chip in.
Still need to figure out what we're actually talking about now.
now, when I had it, when I was getting ready to cancel mine, they let me. They dropped it down for like $10 a month. You know, if you decide you wanted to quit it, and then it'd give you like a discount for like $10 a month, you still have all the other stuff. So it's still a good little program.
Thank you.
Hello.
Hey,
Which do you prefer? Do you prefer the Scions from multiplayer or the Scions from single player?
the single player ones.
I don't.
Unless they're powered.
I prefer the multiplayer one.
Both are annoying, but I still think the ones in 2 are worse than these ones. Except for the possessed signs. The possessed signs can blow me.
Will there ever be an Andromeda 2? I think that the next game's going to be basically Andromeda 2. I think we're going to start off in the Milky Way, and then the majority of the game's going to be set in Andromeda.
That could be a discussion topic actually. What Andromeda 2 could have been.
There you go, Christopher. Took your advice. Sorry. Okay, carry on.
I was just going to say that would make like an interesting discussion topic for the podcast. What Andromeda 2 could have been.
Yeah? I probably need to finish Andromeda, don't I?
Yes, you do.
You also need to play Trespasser.
Oh, I forgot to tell you guys. The other night I was going through some stuff on what to watch on TV, and I found out there was a cartoon of Dead Space. You know, there was a cartoon of it. You guys know about that?
I did not know about that.
I kind of started watching it, but I didn't finish watching it.
So did you say something about Dead Space, Curtis?
Yeah, there's an animated movie of it.
Oh,
Found
I
it the
did
other
not know
night.
that.
Yeah, I didn't know it either.
I still haven't
found it on
watched.
my,
Sorry.
Yeah, I didn't know about it either until I was looking to watch it. I see that on there. I thought, well, let's see what this is about. So I didn't watch it all yet, but looks pretty good. What you going to say?
As you can see, I still haven't watched Paragon Lost.
I did watch it. I found it on YouTube.
There's a question. Who would win a fist fight between Commander Shepard and Isaac Clarke?
Shepard.
I know Isaac has telekinesis, though.
Shepard's not a soldier. Isaac's not a soldier. He's an engineer.
Shepard can also be an engineer.
Exactly. And a soldier.
Is Isaac the guy from Dead Space?
Yeah.
Ah. I think when the remake goes down and price, I'll buy it. It's just the fact that like, the main character actually talks. It's kind of a selling point.
He snuck up on you, didn't he, Tim?
Did. Cheeky little collector.
Oh, I was going the complete wrong way. I'm an idiot. Sorry about that.
Okay, Manning, we just want to let you do your thing.
Yeah, I was bringing the item to the extraction zone, not to where I actually needed to bring it to.
We haven't got an extraction zone.
Huh?
We're only on wave 7.
The place that you're supposed to bring the package.
I think Manning would not make a good post office master. Oh, Tim just killed Surface Guy.
So you know, Craig, I missed a few bits of DLC that didn't download. Fidel and Leviathan, so I'm installing them now, see if it makes a difference. There we go. Could be the problem.
Possibly. I'm gonna have to try.
Yeah, I think Manning was the one who helped me get the DLC on mine. I thought that came with the game, but I guess it don't.
I know you're not a big fan of using the helpline to like call them unknown, but like I did actually try calling them earlier today to ask about the overlay, and whilst they didn't offer like an immediate solution, they were like pretty helpful with offering, you know, places I could go to look for one. So, I mean, I do think it's worth considering calling them.
Are you talking about EA's customer service?
Yeah.
Yeah, I never had any problems with them either. It's like at the time I couldn't get my game to work, all this I downloaded too many times on the computer, but I was having computer problems. I had to download so many times to get it to work, and they stopped playing it. So I wrote to them and they got it working again. So. It's kind of weird. Hey, I bought the game.
To be fair, say what you want about EA as a company, but their customer service has always been A+, at least for me anyway.
It's not always been perfect for me, but it is pretty good.
And I will admit, I do like on some of their games they got too.
Does sound like the whole transition from Origin to EA has been a bit of a nightmare, though.
Yeah.
Kind of dumb with Larry when it doesn't work properly. Like it doesn't work at all. Like you can kind of bring up the overlay when you're inviting people to a game, but that's about it. You can't bring up the overlay when it prompts you to you know, manually join people's games, for example, or see the friend list when you're playing a game. Unless you're playing a video game, that makes sense.
Yeah, I tried to find info on that as well. I couldn't find nothing on it. Well, people's gonna miss Origin.
I just hope there'll be enough people complaining that it will get fixed. Because the guy I was on the phone with basically said, like, if enough people raise concerns about it, they'll pass it on to their developers.
Oh, trying to beat me to it.
She's faster than you, Tim.
Does using things like shockwave and submission net on signs actually do anything, or am I just wasting my time?
It does damage, but it doesn't. Shockwave won't lift them, and submission net won't be like trap them, but they do still do damage.
Okay.
I know the freeze thing don't work on them.
Ow. Mission net does not give a tech explosion. Mission net itself is good against armor. Okay. Good to know.
Thank you.
Two for two.
Shuttle inbound. Get to the LZ.
There's a film very close to finishing. Many of you guys would be giving your thoughts on. Action. Hey.
Ow. If I was on this map, I wish I had my sniper rifle.
Tim likes to use his scope.
I always, because I put it on like random locations. Every time I think, oh, I'll try out my sniper rifle, we always seem to get on a map that's really closed.
We're not going to get to extraction now.
No.
10 seconds.
Ah! Up to a wall.
Tim got lost.
I swear to God, if you missed shit, Tim.
Stuck in a wall.
Lordy.
It's like I'm there, the shuttle's there, I'm literally there, and you're gonna go, nah, you didn't get here like 3 seconds ago. You can stay there.
Is it just me, or was the shuttle in a different place in this game?
On
I
that
thought it
map,
was in
there's
different-
2 different places it can land. That's why I got confused and brought the one item to the wrong spot.
Oh, right. Oh, Tim, you didn't make it.
But the shuttle can go either behind the building or to that landing pad.
Should I, Oh. I was just going to say, I was happy to help out. Was that Diana who just left?
Yeah, Diana's left.
Okay, I'll sit, I'll drop out after this game then. And I'll just kind of leave everyone else to alternate for the rest of the stream, because I think 3 games is enough. I don't know how many we're doing tonight, but
Probably about another
Did
45
Unknown
minutes
sort
worth.
out his DLC?
sorry.
I just asked if Unknown had sorted out his DLC.
Oh, right.
Let's see. He's still downloading.
What website have I got to go to check my challenge progress?
N7HQ.
You can also do it from the main multiplayer menu.
Yeah, I just don't want to have to leave the lobby. I'd rather just have it brought up so I can check whenever. Challenges.
Yes, turret. Yes, turret. Probably a Geth, won't it?
Yeah,
The
it might be a
Geth
gap.
Juggernaut, the Geth Engineer, and I think one of the Quarians might also have it.
Yes.
Yeah, the core and engineer has a turret. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if it's a Geth turret or not, though, or if it's
Sentry
just
turret.
a sentry turret.
Oh, okay.
Mastery. So I've got to kill collected captains more, abominations, Zions, and Praetorians. So, yay.
Check out at the top though, because you don't always need to need every single one. You need where it says current progress,
It says 9 out of 15.
and just count how many there is. 15, then it's
1,
awesome
2, 3, 4, 6.
on all of them. Not on all of them. Every single one. Like the weapon,
It
some of
is
the
every
weapons.
single one.
That,
Every single one, yeah.
yeah, some like the aliens and that, where it's like mastery. You only need 9, and there's 15 on there or something. Get your other banners quicker.
Maybe I could just switch my focus over for a bit. Just kind of do that one on the side, it might look better. SMG mastery, only got to do 5.
There's Geth.
You're not happy with your cool math magician banner?
Not really.
Asha. Biotic.
You say Lash?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only 2 characters that have that are the Cerberus Adept and the Cerberus Vanguard.
I'm nearly finished Lash. We'll do Lash this charge on the next one.
If you have the Cerberus Vanguard, he has Charge and Lash.
Vanguard.
The Reckoning Mastery one's not too hard actually. It's just do extractions as various sort of characters.
Oh, sorry, Curtis. You're not in.
Yep, not yet. That's okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay. I got it. Give me
Yeah,
a
the
sec.
2 Cerberus characters are basically the same. The Adept has Singularity and the Vanguard has Charge, but other than that, they're 100% identical.
Is the Bloodpack Punisher a pistol or an SMG?
It's the Krogan SMG, but it's a black border gun, so it's pretty hard to get.
Oh, right. Okay.
If you do have it, though, may I recommend putting a stabilizer on it, because the recoil is pretty all over the place.
I don't have it. I might look over to see if I've got the Cabal Vanguard. Hang on.
That's the female Torian. She's the far right character, if you're still in the game.
I do not have her.
Or the far right Vanguard, I should say.
Awakened Collector. I can do that one, actually. Wherever my collector is. Where's the collector one? Okay, what class it is.
It's an adept. It's the far right adept.
Oh, yeah. Thanks.
And it's also the only character out of the 54 in the game that don't have a voice.
More unit. It's probably just easier that way for the developers.
Dorian Havoc just unlocked. Any good?
It's basically a tech vanguard. And he lights people on fire when he charges them. And he also has Cryoblast if you're still trying to work for that.
No, I think I've got all Cryoblast now. Some mission net that I still need you on, but
Actually, Craig, there's an idea for a match. We should all be the collector and then go against collectors.
I mean, we could do that right now.
Do you have the collector character, Curtis?
The collector. I think so.
That might be fun just for silliness.
Yeah, I think I do have one. That's the one that got them glowing balls around him, right?
He has swarms of bugs around him. The glowing balls are the
Okay,
Volus, sorry.
Welcome to the crew.
Okay. I think I got one of them.
We need this location taken back. We have multiple hostiles in this zone. Get in there and take them out. Got it.
Roland used to play as a Havoc quite a lot. I still see you play. Yeah, we play every week, Roland. Every Saturday.
Yeah, I quite like that character.
Oh yeah, I got one of him.
Dairy.
Yeah. Because it wouldn't be the UK without one.
I'm not sure why, but I find the image of like an average-sized human man hitting a 10-foot tall, 2,000-pound Geth with a stun baton. It's just hilarious.
Oh,
Squad member needs help.
yeah, I see what you mean,
I'm
Diana.
here, Tim.
He's a bit squishy.
Enemies down. Good shooting. Stay alert. Enemy is regrouping.
I feel like a Power Ranger. My energy
Enemy
blast.
force approaching.
Who's your favorite Power Ranger and why is it Kimberly?
Why is it not?
So many versions of the show, how do you know which one is Henry?
kind of wish they kept the Green Ranger a villain, though.
Ed? Yeah, he is.
There's a new tier list idea. Power Rangers tier list.
Didn't the Green Ranger just commit suicide? Pretty
Was
sure.
Tommy the Green Ranger or the Red Ranger? I'm having a brain fart.
Green one, and then he turned into a white one. I don't quite know how
Right, the
I
Red
know
Ranger
all
is
this.
Jason.
Well, by the way, because I never actually used to watch it. I had a friend that I used to send to school with, and he was absolutely obsessed with it.
Some good work down there. Enemy is still active.
Well, you were more of a Ninja Turtles guy then, I
Oh
guess,
yeah,
right?
I was definitely in the guy.
Who's your favorite Ninja Turtle and why is it Raphael?
Raphael, he was boring.
Those targets offline.
Michelangelo. Oh, I shouldn't have come down here.
He likes
How can you
April
like,
O'Neil.
hold on. How can you like Michelangelo but then in the same breath say you don't like Liam from Andromeda?
I didn't say that. That wasn't me.
Half the devices are offline.
If you were single, who would you rather go on a date with? Whoever your Mass Effect romance is, or April O'Neil?
How old is April?
Huh?
How old is April?
I'm assuming in her mid-20s, maybe early 30s. I don't know if it's ever specifically said.
Version of she kind of looks like a teenage kid.
She has a proper job and has for several years, so she's not a child.
Hollywood guy likes Leonardo.
Leonardo's not bad. I kind of like Donatello too, because he was like the nerdy one. But Raphael just resonated me because of how bitter and cynical he is, especially now that I'm an old man.
Sorry,
I'd
that
probably choose my like romance anyway.
bash on that Nemesis proper tickled me.
Stupid electric whip guy. Do it.
Team member has gone dark.
I got you, Craig.
April O'Neil's like 40. She's not 40, is she?
How old is she?
No. Not in the cartoon she was. I don't know about the films. Maybe in the film she was.
Yeah, in the cartoon, she'd been working for Channel 5 or Channel 6 or whatever it was for several years. I mean, she's got to be at least in her mid to late 20s.
Enemy is down to one. Some good work down there.
I always kind of like April O'Neil,
Enemy is regrouping.
but that's me.
Enemies approaching.
Am I mistaken, or in the first movie, was she not portrayed by Kim Basinger?
I have no idea.
Did you know Kim Basinger? One thing I do know for sure, that she was the inspiration for what Samus looks like without her suit on.
How's that?
I know she was Vicky Val in Batman.
Like zipping all over the place.
My favorite thing about that Batman movie is I was a kid, obviously, when it came out, but I remember a lot of people were upset that they cast Michael Keaton as Batman, but then he ended up being like the best Batman.
Yeah, and he's supposed to be coming back for Batman films.
I think they're just trying to milk nostalgia,
Yeah.
but I have no real hope of that being any good. It'd be like, would you really want to see 85-year-old Harrison Ford as Indiana Jones again? Because I wouldn't.
Yeah, he's making another Indiana Jones film as well, isn't he?
No, I know,
He
but
is
that's what I mean. I don't know about you, but
Yeah.
I have no desire to see that. Like, get a new... You could have him come in and be like a mentor kind of thing, but there's no reason for him to be Indiana Jones again.
Well, Michael Keaton's going to be back in Batman, I think. He's just coming back for, you know, a small role in the movie, I think.
It's like in the Star Wars sequel trilogy. Luke Skywalker could not have been in any of them, and they still basically would have been the same movies. They brought him back just so people would buy tickets.
Well, no, the legacy characters trained Rey in the first place.
Mission accomplished. Stay alert. Enemy is regrouping. Enemies approaching.
Oh no, Unknown's having proper issues.
Yeah, it's apparently a common issue of the whole pass thing, but it might just be exclusive to Steam players. It's like,
I like this gun. It's like really powerful, but just one shot, which is really annoying. Not so good. I take it you mean actual shields there, Christopher, because shields that the Cerberus people seem to carry, it takes them off their hands rather nicely. Super chat. Ah, Hollywood guy, you are gentleman and a scholar. Thank you so much.
I think ironically, that question has just made me think that Tim and the Gang would make an interesting cartoon title. Like, imagine an 80s cartoon where it's just a cartoon about, it's called Tim and the Gang.
Tim and the Gang, what are your top 5 80s cartoons? Mine's G.I. Joe, Transformers, He-Man, GoBots. I've never heard of GoBots. Thundercats. Good choices in there, to be fair. Transformers is top of my list. Generation 1 Transformers, for sure.
I would go G.I. Joe at 1, then Transformers, Ninja Turtles, Thundercats, and He-Man, unless I can think of something better.
I like He-Man.
I can't really answer since the only one
What
I
about
watched
She-Ra?
was the-
No
the
one
only
You
I
watched.
guys ever
watched
saw
was
She-Ra?
Although I'll add an asterisk on that, as far as G.I. Joe and Transformers went, I cheered for Cobra and the Decepticons. Because they were both infinitely cooler than the Joes and the Autobots.
Ed,
I
no,
worry
he's not
about
Ed.
you.
Like, imagine being a 10-year-old kid back in the day and knowing you could only get one present for Christmas or your birthday or whatever. Do you want the Transformer that turns into like a spaceship or a tank or a fighter jet? Or do you want the one that turns into a 1982 Volkswagen van? And everyone in Cobra was super cool, while the Joes were literally the village people.
It's alright, I know, like I was a child as well in this conversation.
So yeah, Transformers for mine, top one. I never used to really like Thundercats. I think it was because he was supposed to be a kid and he got aged really quickly. Turtles. Good Turtles, although in the UK they thought the word ninja was far too too scary for children, so they had to change it to hero. So we're known as Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles in the UK.
That's so dumb.
Was the X-Men cartoon on in the 80s, or was that strictly a 90s thing?
it was
Because
one.
I'm putting that over He-Man if it was on in the 80s.
That was, I think it was a 90s thing, although I did enjoy it. Maybe late 80s?
There's a turret down here. Watch out, guys.
Oh, got me.
Uh-oh. I got
Yeah,
you.
Hollywood guy says 90s for X-Men. So does anime.
I do like the X-Men.
Who else was in the 80s? Who watch?
Fun fact, did you know that in the entirety of the He-Man cartoon, Panther and Battlecat never fought because PETA threatened to sue the show if they did for animal abuse?
Ah, didn't even realise she was there. That's rather rude.
She got me first, Tim.
I think it's the point of stealth then. Gotta keep them coming.
Security is coming down.
Now he decides to use the cannon. Missile.
Hilo and Stitch, child in the late 2000s.
Oh yeah. Good one.
I liked Sharky and George, but I think they were 90s as well.
Get to the data terminal and start that hack ASAP. We need that data terminal hacked. Your mission is to hack the terminal. Get on it.
What about the Justice League? What year that came out? You know, the new version of it.
Back to the data terminal.
Turtle, Thundercats, He-Man. He-Man was alright, I suppose. Inspector Gadget, that was an 80s cartoon. I loved Inspector Gadget.
We're running out of time. Hack that terminal.
Dale, Form.
Are you dead, Craig?
No.
We need that data terminal hacked.
I will come help with the hacking.
He's still roaming around.
Ghostbusters. Realised that was an 80s cartoon.
Get to the data terminal and start that hack ASAP.
I never saw G.I. Joe.
Mr. T.
Dungeons and Dragons.
Mr.
I actually
T
really
used to
like
have a
Dungeons and
cartoon.
Dragons. They never got home either, did they? I like the guy with the shield. In every episode, he had the option to go home, and he was like, "Right, I'll stay."
I had no idea that was a Dungeons and Dragons show.
Yeah, I don't think it actually has anything to do with Dungeons and Dragons either.
It's alright, I don't think they're filmed well either.
Danger Mouse, Black Danger Mouse. Trapdoor.
Enemy is regrouping.
How many of you have seen Trapdoor?
That sounds familiar, but I can't place it.
You open that trapdoor, 'cause there's
I always
something down
would
there.
have pegged you as more of a Gem fan, Tim.
What?
Squad member has flatlined.
Just it seems like Gem would be the kind of show you'd be interested in. Gem and the Holograms, or whatever it was called.
Oh, that does ring a bell, actually. Not one of them.
Squad member offline.
Help me.
I got you. Let me just kill this dude.
You've got a Atlas right behind you. A sniper rifle. Really? Hello. What are you doing there? Oh, I'm gonna get stepped on. Oh, I've got med packs. Why don't you use
Oh, I was coming to get you, Tim.
Oh, sorry, Ben.
Oh, what a dumbass.
Does the UK still have any of
I was
these
trying
like
to come and
red
get you too.
public telephone boxes, or is this just like an Easter egg? I'm curious.
I mean, we do still have telephone boxes, but no one uses them.
Mighty Man. I've seen Mighty.
Because like I'm pretty sure they completely took them out of the US and Canada. Like I don't think you can find one anywhere.
I mean, my town doesn't actually have any of the red traditional ones. It has sort of a weird breed where it's like, I think they thought when they designed them that they were going to stay a big thing, and they kind of made them as just like these sort of like glass window door type things that's got like a brand logo on the top. But yeah, no one uses them. I'm pretty sure homeless people pee in them, but
I'm pretty sure normal people pee in them too.
Okay,
it's a
so I'm going to have one more.
Make a
I think, one
call?
more match.
Well,
It's getting quite tight.
I'm gonna quit out on this
Okay.
one.
I could.
It's fine, guys. I'm gonna drop out.
Diana back in
Okay,
last
you
one.
sure? I was gonna drop out, but Diana come back in.
It's fine. Diana can join as well as you for the last one if that's all good.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna keep this guy. I kind of like this vegetarian.
See, that's nice. So, where Unknown lives, they're actually used for practical purposes. I mean, I suppose pissing in is still kind of practical, but, you know.
I mean, like, I know everyone and their dog has a cell phone nowadays, but I mean, sometimes phones now, like my first cell phone, like my old Nokia, could hold a charge for 3 days. Now my phone can barely hold a charge for 3 hours. So you'd think they'd still exist just because people like have jobs and sometimes your phone dies.
Mm. Most of the ones I've seen, people actually just sort of vandalize them and cut the cords, so you can't use them anyway.
Yeah, that's like here. People smash the glass at bus shelters all the time.
Oh,
Kind of, I
that's
mean,
another
not a
thing.
huge deal, but it's still kind of like pointless, I guess.
Yeah, that's a big thing here as well.
Was it gonna be all collectors this round, guys, or not?
No.
So
No,
we now know
okay.
that Tim hates the Geth and the collectors.
Yeah. I don't like playing as a collector on this.
Is there anyone in this game that you actually do like?
Yeah, the N7 woman that kind of zips about all the place, but I've already like maxed it all over out, so. Or I'm playing as her.
No, I meant just in general. Because you hate the Geth, you hate the collectors, you hate Cerberus. Like, who do you like? I mean, like, you compared the collectors to your vacuum cleaner. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty
Nope.
sure in 2023 that's some form of racism.
Yes, look at all.
I'm gonna hop out the Discord, but I'll still be in the stream.
You want me to invite Diana in?
I have done it, I think. But yeah, you can do if you want.
Oh, you did? All right. Yeah, get her. Okay, I got. Oh, yeah, she's in. Okay. I didn't see her in there, so. Go outside after this look, buddy. Go lay down.
I can't see the chat, but I'd be curious to ask Diana if she has a favorite type of ammo mod. Because I think for me it's a toss-up between drill rounds and warp ammo. Do you need a second, Tim?
Yeah, please.
Okay.
He's still thinking.
I noticed he sneakily picked an Asari so that he has something to look at for the last match.
Hey, we could have played all the Saris.
You should get your wife to dress up as an Asari for date night one year, Tim.
We don't have date
I'm
night.
still trying to convince mine. It's like I told Mrs. Cerberus guy when we first started dating, that dating me is,
How's
it's
that,
all
Adam?
about give and take. I might take you to a fancy dinner one weekend, and then the next weekend you dress up like an elf princess and come to a comic book convention with me. So,
Right, I think I'm good. I think I'm good.
Okay. Yeah, I decided to become a Sari too. He'll gives Tim a double look.
Diana says she likes the fire ammo.
Strategically sensitive location identified. Area's uncontrolled. Lock it down.
Copy that.
Fire ammo is awesome on a Falcon. Does it splash damage?
actually, the fire ammo is incredibly good if you have it on a beam weapon, because the damage stacks so fast it's insane. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Warp ammo wrecks biotic barriers. Hello, Commander Shepard.
That's all of them. Good work. Stay alert. Enemy is regrouping. Bogies incoming.
Got it.
Ammo.
Squad member offline.
Oops.
Thank you.
Never played the multiplayer. Oh, it should good. It's good fun. What's that? When playing on PC, you should always get a game. Well, say you always get a game.
Stay alert.
Switching over to EA, by the sound of it, even not many people can get on it now. I hope it doesn't actually kill it.
Locate the targets and
Okay.
terminate.
It seems to be pretty normal. Like I said, I played a couple games last night at like 3 in the morning, and I still had a full lobby in under 5 minutes.
Confirmed. Target taken out. New strategic target is in play. Had the targets down. Keep on it. We slow down our target. Good job. Target offline. Last high value target spotted. Take him down. Squad member needs help. Time is short. Get to your target. Mission accomplished. All targets down.
Watch it!
Outstanding work. Enemy is regrouping. Time to reload. Enemy force approaching.
Am I going to stream Fallout London? Probably not. Although it does look good. Admit. Don't think my PC will be able to cope with it, to be honest.
Did you ever play Doom Eternal, Tim?
No. Doom games have never really appealed to me.
Not even the original ones from the 90s?
Nope. Which I know sounds strange because I really like Dark Forces, which is basically a Doom clone.
What about things like Quake and Wolfenstein?
No. No, never interested me. My friend was a massive Quake fan, but just I didn't get how he could spend hours just running around killing people and just with nothing there. There's no story. It was just killing people.
I know you said you really loved the first Half-Life, but was it more just like because they're FPSs, or was it something else?
I think it was
Enemy is regrouping.
the whole story behind it as well. I know it's like it's all.
Enemies approaching.
There's no cutscenes or anything, but it's all context storytelling. Oh, come on.
Coming, Tim.
Thank you.
Because you said you didn't much care for Half-Life.
Diana's got you.
Yeah, again, I think it was because of the the story behind it. I played it, but I just didn't enjoy it. I wasn't satisfied with Half-Life's ending. And then when they brought him back, it was all futuristic and it was nonsense, basically. Whereas Half-Life, yeah, alright, the story's far-fetched, but it is kind of grounded in reality. There could be a secret research base in the Nevada desert that is experimenting on alien technology, and something could have gone wrong. And the US government's response would be to send in a cleanup crew.
Back me up.
I've probably already asked, so I apologize in advance if I have, but did you like Opposing Force and Blue Shift as well?
Yeah, loved them. That was a great way to do your expansion packs then, weren't they? They weren't DLC by then, but that's exactly how you expand on your world and not just create something that keeps it all closed, if you know what I mean.
I don't know, like, if Half-Life came out today, would you even call Opposing Force and Blue Shift DLCs? Because I think expansion packs are more accurate, because they're, like, actually, like, full-on, like, new games. They're not just, like, add-ons and ticky-tack stuff.
Well, think of Hearts of Stone and Blood and Wine for The Witcher. Are they expansion packs or are they DLCs? Because them in themselves are like 20-hour game plus, aren't they?
I guess the difference would be, like, Opposing Force and Blue Shift were, like, full-on games in and of themselves. They weren't just... And they cost full price, too. They weren't just, like, 20-hour or 10-hour or whatever add-ons.
I think if they were released today, they would be called DLC.
I might just be overthinking it, too, because I think you might be right.
Professor.
In that time, DLC didn't exist. Horse armor hadn't been invented yet. So.
Damn you, Todd Howard. Although, to be fair, Todd Howard, the last time I saw him at E3, he had a $40,000 Rolex on, so he must be doing something right.
Yeah, I would have thought so. For like Half-Life, you should look up conspiracy theory about Lula Space. Definitely not real, but still spooky. Thanks, I'll have a look. You have to move through ravaged puddles. You should run to move through on acid. Thank you for that. As I had run through some, but probably run anyway.
I got you, Curtis.
Okay.
Oh, I'm quite pleased about that though. Started off with very little likes on the stream, and now we've actually surpassed the amount of chatters that are on.
So does that mean you're going to start selling your bathwater now?
No. No, we didn't hit 100, so scare away the 11 people that we have actually got watching.
Smokes, they're all over the place.
Oh, oh, oh.
Team member is hurt.
There you are. Get cornered here. What are you doing?
Lead now.
Squad member down.
Close one.
Thank you.
Top marks, team.
Clear.
Stay alert. Enemy is regrouping.
Do you think you could kill a husk in real life?
No.
I think I could. I mean, like, I know they're made of metal, but they're completely emasticated. They're like, what, maybe like 90 or 100 pounds.
Okay. Can you kill a banshee?
Squad member offline.
I'm here.
I mean, if one was attacking me, I'd try, but I don't know if I'd like my chances.
I owe you. Nice shot.
Ooh.
Yeah, I meant it to be a toughie. Ah. Rude.
Squad member has flatlined.
Thank you.
Team member has gone down.
Uh-oh.
Sorry, Dan, I got my rocket out as fast as I could, but I was a second too slow.
Right, I'm coming to you because there's only two of us left.
Yeah, as soon as she saved your life, she got attacked.
Squad member offline.
Where have you gone? Oh, you're there.
Okay, Diane, I get an instant kill on those banshees. Those banshees sneaks up on you.
I was literally half a second away from saving her, though. That's the annoying part.
I'm hit. Shield down.
Squad member down.
How many of these things are there? Ah, come on.
These little spider things do way too much damage when you step on them.
Good work. Enemy is regrouping. Time to reload. A classified
Ooh, that's a sexy
I don't
Asari,
think you're
Tim. I like
supposed to
that
step
color
on anything.
combination.
Shield gone!
Oh no! Oh good. Catch me up.
To it there, Manning.
Sorry?
You beat me to it.
Oh, okay.
Ow.
I don't know how people run with it.
Oh,
I'd rather
if I knew she was
walk
going to
into
do
it.
that, I wouldn't have used my health pack. Literally just used my health pack, turned around and she grabbed me.
Oh, Tim.
Wave are we on anyway? 10.
I got you, Diana.
Top 3 Bioware games. I'm actually going to be starting Baldur's Gate. I'm going to try it because I've heard the story to it amazing. So, for the moment, Mass Effect, Dragon Age, KOTOR.
If you play Baldur's Gate, you have to play Icewind Dale too. I'll just tell you that right now.
I wouldn't mind trying Baldur's Gate 3, but again, one of those. Do I start with number 3 even though I know it has nothing to do with 1 and 2? If it's set in the same kind of world, I want to experience it. So.
Yeah,
Nice
all
one.
those games are all Forgotten Realms.
Time to reload.
It's the same world my D&D campaign is set in.
Shuttle on its way. Get to the designated LZ.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna. There's a
Also,
YouTuber.
speaking of... Sorry.
So there's a YouTuber that I watch. Covers all like CRPGs, and he speaks highly of Baldur's Gate 1 and 2.
Yeah, I was just going to say, speaking of BioWare RPGs, have you ever tried Jade the Empire?
No, I haven't. I've heard it's good though.
It's... I don't know if silly's the right word, but it's quirky, but it is quite good.
Ooh.
Approaching LZ. Get moving.
Cut it out!
Yeah. Rocket went right through her.
I don't want to jinx anything, but we're 20 seconds away from Tim surviving.
Shuttle's in LZ. Area's compromised. Get to the LZ mission. Top marks, team.
Tim dies. Thanks for the vote of confidence there. Christopher.
Yay, Tim lived. I think he was behind me. I don't. Maybe he got shot and I didn't see.
That's what I do best. Even to be fair, you got a point. But that does bring us to the end of this week's live stream. And
I
That's
didn't
been
win the
fun.
score, but I had more gold medals than Diana.
But yeah, thank you very much for the game. Thank you to Diana, to Curtis, to Manning, and to Craig. And to Craig for looking after the chat as well. Thank you for, yes, yeah, don't forget to hit that like button on your way if you enjoyed it. Hope to see you again next Saturday. We'll be doing it, oh, is it next Saturday? No, next Saturday I'm working. So we'll be doing it Friday. Next Friday for the multiplayer stream. Hope to see you then. Hope
Also,
regulars can join us as well. I know it's a day early. But yeah, it'll be Friday at the same time, 9 o'clock UK time. And a great weekend. Fantastic week. See you all next time.
and everyone wish Miss Cerberus, guys, a happy birthday because she turns 33 tomorrow.
Oh, happy birthday to Mr. Cerberus guy as well.
Happy birthday.
Thank you to you guys in the chat as well. I'll just say goodbye to a few of you as well. To Anime and to Christopher, to Commander Shepard, and Terry was here. Terry was here earlier. And Hollywood Guy, thank you so much for the super chat as well. I appreciate it. So take care of yourself. I'll see you next week.